Sikshayati, platform for eminent authors, engaging teachers, successful students. To know more, email. Rule of Estoppel applicable to minor. Rule of Estoppel. Estoppel is a rule of law that when a person A by act or words gives person B reason to believe a certain set of facts upon which person B takes action, person A cannot later or to his benefit deny those facts or say that his earlier act was improper. Rules of Estoppel can be explained in the following way. X makes a representation expressly by words or implied by his conduct to Y. Y believes such representation to be true. He has no apparent reason to regard it as false. On the faith of such representation of X, Y does some act for which Y holds X as liable. Consequently, X cannot deny the validity of the statement made by him, that is, X will be liable for any action done by Y on the faith of such representation. In other words, X shall be stopped from saying that the representation was false. Applicability of rule of Estoppel to minor. Minor can plead minority. A minor can always plead minority. The rule of Estoppel does not apply to a minor. The minor may fraudulently make a representation to a person that he is of majority and competent to enter into a contract. On the faith of such representation by minor, a person may enter into an agreement with the minor. Afterwards, such other person cannot claim that the minor shall be bound by his false representation, since the rule of Estoppel does not apply to a minor. Thus, the other person cannot enforce the agreement against the minor on the basis of false representation made by the minor. Thus, it is generally said a minor can always plead majority and rule of Estoppel cannot be pleaded against the minor, even though the minor might have earlier misrepresented himself to be of majority. Question of fact. The rule of Estoppel applies only in case of question of fact. The Estoppel does not apply in case of question of law. P makes a false representation to Q about certain provision of law, and on the faith of such representation, Q enters into a contract with P. Q cannot afterwards claim that the false representation made by P shall be binding on P. Thank you for watching the video. Kindly write your comments. Click on the red subscribe button at the bottom of the video to get more details and free ebook. Email us.